Anybody make sense of this?
Wait, okay, let me get there. So it's 80 cents times 20. Wait, $1, $16, I think.
That's what I got.
Around there.
I got like 17
But
something.
then we sell them at 20 each. So
Then it's like $3 profit in 8 by 10.
no, way more than that.
It's way more?
Yeah, it's 17 for 50 of them.
Oh.
No, I think we used 100 before. I don't fucking
Wait,
know.
no, yes, we did use 100 because then it was 20 times 100 and we were trying to get to 2,000.
Oh yeah, okay. So if we buy 100 of them at 87 cents each, that's $8.07, right?
Yeah.
Or no, is it $87?
Wait.
I just want to know what you're calling this math.
100
Steiner
times
math.
8, it's $87.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. Get a calculator. That's what.
All right, we'll get a calculator, everybody. All right, bye.
We gotta fix that up. We gotta fix that up. I like this.
They're Gucci.
Take off your glasses.
I can't see. I can't see.
I don't care if you can see. You're gonna see now. Take them off.
All right, hold on.
Let me hold the mic. I'll hold your mic. Yeah. Put those away. Put that off. Put that off. Look at that. Look how great he looks. Look at that. All in one dank.
I think they're a little small.
A little small. How big is your head? Jesus.
I'm big all. Never mind. Michael Payne, everybody.
Proper dank. All in one dank. All in one.
We'll talk after, too.
We definitely will talk after.
Make sure you follow Michael Payne.
Trained me, shown me guidance are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining them.
He's a good guy. He's an outright kind of guy. But listen, we got Slime Bowl City tickets.
I'm Cora, and I am your winner of this. I like it, Dark Papa Dick. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Dick?
It's great. It's great. I can't wait.
Honestly, the first and realistically the only. I'm doing great. How are you?
I did steal it last time, but it's in safe hands. My son is watching it.
Are you positive?
Yeah, my son is watching.
Look at me! I'm a physical specimen.
Very spicy. Very spicy.
You got the dirt.
I wish.
I literally love conventions. Like
I'm gonna try to get through her. That's my motivation today.
I wish I could.
Come in soon. You can check her out on Monster Slam. Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today is the final day of Titan Week. We had some great guests this week. We had Michael Payne, an unexpected guest in blocks last night. Shane Douglas, the franchise, SP Anderson, Jeff Noyes. It's been a week. Billy Fetsky, Donovan, they've all been here to promote this upcoming show we got going on. And what is that? Somebody made a comment. That was funny. So we got a great show coming up this Saturday as PJ Savage in a co-main event goes up against Baba Thunder for that TCW Heavyweight Championship. And Shane Douglas, the franchise himself, goes up against Big Jeff Noyes with SP Anderson in his corner for the vacant Funhouse Heavyweight Championship. And today, my very special guest is the one, the only Charles Delutri.
Papa
In a
Dank.
very rare podcast appearance, right, Charles?
Yeah, I don't usually do these. These are very rare, very uncommon to me, so expect to see an envelope from me later on, for actually, putting me on a podcast. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. But anyway, Big Papa Dank, how are you? How's everything?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited for tomorrow. We got the anniversary show tomorrow, the 5-year anniversary show, and I'm doing some award presentations right there. Do you want to talk about what this means to you?
Well, these people have been here since the beginning of Titan Championship Wrestling, in either in ring or in the background. These 4 men that'll be getting these 5-year achievement awards hold a very special place here at Titan Championship Wrestling. Each one, Anthony Gangone, who actually opened the very first Monsoon back in 2020 at the Barricade American Legion in their very first match, opener match. Then we have Steve Monster Mac, who actually closed that night against our special guest, the franchise Shane Douglas, in a ECW rules match. Magic Has been either in the background, agenting, actually getting a lot of stuff on behind the scenes. And of course, James Sikowski, also known as Waylon Cage, who's been here since day one. And he's a person that, whatever we need, we always call, and he's there in a heartbeat, helping getting together for Titan Championship Wrestling. So all four of these men always, help bring the birth of Titan Championship Wrestling from the beginning.
That is awesome, man. I'm very honored and excited to be hosting this award, but also a little scared, Charlie. You know why?
What was that?
Because Anthony Gangone likes to attack people. That's why. He can't control
that's
himself.
why. Listen, that's why you're giving. Listen, Papa, you're what? 7'5", 8'2". How tall are you, my friend?
I'm 6'3".
You're 6'3". You're a little taller than me. I'm about 6'3". So I don't think you should have no problem. So don't have to worry about it.
I mean, I am the 23-6 YouTube heavyweight champion, so you're probably right. I should just relax.
You just go there, be calm, relax, cool, take a breath in. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, look who's on, your friend and mine, Billy Betsky, the CEO.
That's my bro. Coming up to the 5-year anniversary. We were actually talking about it earlier today. Me and Billy saying, tonight was the night, the day before we sent out the final card and get everything together for our very first show. We're going crazy back and forth, get everything solid, and getting ready for. Of course, tomorrow will be our first show in 2020, which will be our 5th year anniversary tomorrow here at the Berkeley Little League.
That's awesome. Now let me know how big of a role you play at Titan.
Basically,
let's give something for the haters to talk about, because there's a lot of haters out there.
Oh yeah, if I had a shopping list of haters and stuff, and believe me, what you gonna do and all this other stuff, please. Okay, listen,
I just want to thank them for getting our engagement up and our likes and all that stuff up. So thank you.
Oh, that's great. I appreciate it. Like I said, our engagement, likes are popping. Like I said, the envelope is going to be coming tomorrow. We're just going to make sure the envelope is filled tomorrow for doing this podcast. Awesome. That'd be great. Okay. all seriousness. Actually, if you can tell where I'm at right now, I'm actually at the Berkeley Little League currently right now behind me. I don't want to. The reception in this building is pretty tough, so that's why we have a certain place where I'm at right now, to where it's easier for me to do the broadcast.
Gotcha.
This building, holds a very special place in my heart for wrestling. Myself and Billy. It's just brings a lot of memories. So, what my job is to make everyone look good. If you were to look at it, you know what I mean. Lighting, production, sound, video, pyrotechnics. I do everything but clean toilets. You know what I mean. So everything is all good.
But nothing's off limits if you had to.
Of course, listen, a little scrub-a-dub,
A little scrub-a-dub, that's right. Oh, Billy, what's he saying? What you gonna do?
Oh man, he's got to start. Listen, I love Billy. Billy's like, he's like a brother to me. Him and Tony, and he's got to, he said, "I'm push your buttons." Okay, push buttons. It only creates podcast history, if you want to call it.
Now I got a message actually today from someone from Long Island who's coming to the show, who's excited to come to their first Titan show. So thank you for coming. Appreciate that. And let's go over some of the matches, okay?
Sure.
We'll leave the main events for last. But scheduled to make an appearance of the one and only all-in-one Michael Fain, and he says he's going to make an impact, no pun intended, at Monsoon.
Well, Michael Fain's been doing the rounds with Harry, with the TTA, the Tajarian Talent Agency, since it's been formed up, and he's the winner of the 2024 Mount Olympus Rumble, and he's been climbing up the ladder. But he is one of those guys you need to look out for, Michael Fain. Yeah, he is one of those guys to where that sets a certain aura of a wrestler, to where that he's engaged in well. But what he does with PJ and stuff is, you create your own funeral with that too sometimes, so.
Yikes. Now talking about the Entertainment Lounge is coming at Monsoon this Saturday with Tony Cini and Francesca, and I don't know, this one's gonna go it's gonna go south for Tony and Francesca.
Listen, if I know Harry coming to this building, and I know what this building does to pro wrestling, is to where that very prepared for these fans, because they're gonna, one small wrong thing he says, we may have to get a armed police guard to get Harry out of here or something like that. Where that, oh boy. But Chi has been getting a lot of conjuncts with the TTA, to where that, his former friend Jack Martins. We don't know, maybe he'd be lurking in the shadows that night during the TTA. Like I said, you never know till you come here and buy a ticket. That's the big thing. You got to be here to buy a ticket to the show.
Got to be there to buy a ticket, buy it online, buy it at the door, whatever. Just buy it and come down and find out what's going to happen on the Entertainment Lounge.
That's right. If you're looking for row one, sorry.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. John Blaine. Hi, bud. By the way,
hey, John. How are you?
I'm going to be taking the chair at the Around the Ropes podcast in about a month. So.
Yeah, that was an accident. All right? Listen, we all make mistakes. I got so much heat for that one little mistake. This is what happens when you work all day.
There was no heat from me. I found it. I messaged John right away. I said, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm taking over.
I fixed it right away after I put it. I said, oh, no, man, what the hell? Okay, fixed right away. Within 2 seconds, yep, what happened? Well, that didn't work.
It was I was laughing. It was so funny. I loved it. I knew I was going to, make 2025 my year, but I didn't expect that. Didn't expect that to be taking over other shows.
What a way to kick things off.
I did get an offer to be part of a show this year. I did get an offer recently.
Good.
So, as always, schedule pending, right? Also, man, the devil himself is coming back to Titan. Joey Conway, the cause of it all. What kind of mischief is he going to cause there?
I have no idea. Joey Conway is sort of like the devil incarnate. Anything can happen with him. So
I've seen it out,
especially in this, location setting. Like I said, anything can happen.
I'm excited for Joey's return. We got Social Influence with Samira versus The Audacity, part of the TTA, man, for that TCW Tag Team Championship. What do you think? Thoughts on this match?
I think Social Influence may have their handful on this one. I'll be honest with you, but with Samira by your side compared to Harry, after Samira gave Harry the shot her around the world, I think Harry's still feeling the pain from that shot.
Yikes. That's going to be a freaking banger right there. Social Influence, not just popular at Titan, but popular all over the Northeast.
Sure.
All right. Now we got the collapse of the Deadly Sins. Frankie Picard, Ben Castle, Blocks, and they were dominant at Titan for a while now, and it's all falling apart.
These three have been one of the known forces at Titan Championship Wrestling since the last few years. But now it just comes to a head to where either egos collide, and where pain can be made inside the ring between these three too. Between Ben Castle's absence, Blocks' animosity to Frankie, Frankie's powerful, influence towards people. You never know what can happen towards these people.
100%. All right. Next up, we got Andrew Paulino with his cousin Valentina Vasquez in his corner versus Justin Ponzilli.
You got some explaining to do.
We got that big rematch.
Oh yeah. And what a perfect setting to have this rematch and here at the Berkeley Little League, tomorrow night, to where that sky's the limit with these two. So I guarantee these two will be taken to the skies that night. And if Valentina, Polino, we were there for that masterful ear pull from the ring all the way down from Mount Olympus to where they pulled.
I remember that ear pull. Ooh. It's almost
that really hurt.
Sounds like mom pulling your ear, right? Come here,
it's absolutely.
Or Andrew. I heard you had to put ice on it.
Oh, yeah. Better than a few back surgeries that I know of. You know what I mean?
That's true. Now, with Valentina all in his corner, she's also got something else going on as she's challenging for that Goddesses champ against the unhinged Amity LeVay.
After at the aftermath to where these were in the intergender tag match, this has been brewing since that time. So you have these two goddesses that are going to go to war here at the Berkeley Little League tomorrow night. Where which goddess will be on top? You have Valentina, and you have almost I guess you would call her the Queen of the Dark, if you want to say Amity LeVay. Could be
the
anything
queen
going
of
on too with this.
everybody's nightmares right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yikes. She almost attacked me at my job.
Listen. If she attacks you, you just do what you do. Take it like a man.
No, I'm running.
But you're running.
She'll
Okay.
scratch my eyes out.
We're all kind of used to that in these days lately. Sometimes you never know.
All right, we got Adonis Stone versus Anthony Gangone and Evander James for the American Championship, but it's a triple threat match with also special guest referee Johnny Moran coming back.
Yes, Johnny Moran, the first recipient of the Zeus's Enshrinement Award back in the Rise of the Titans in 2024, is making his special debut. And he may have some unfinished business with Anthony Gangone, because if you remember well, there was a catalyst between them to where that it caused Johnny's retirement. So there could be maybe a little payback, but you never know. Is Johnny going to be down the line? Is he going to be biased? You have to be here to find out. Get tickets now at our website for tomorrow's event at Berkeley Little League.
That's right. Titan Championship Wrestling. Oh, this is going to be a slobber knocker, as they call it.
It's a slobber knocker, baby. Oh,
Barrel Base versus Donovan in a chain match.
What are we thinking putting into this building? Okay. You have a chain tied between these two. Never been done here at Titan Championship Wrestling. Tied to the wrist to where anything can happen. Lately, the Brooklyn Outlaw Donovan has made his presence known towards Face, starting at Mount Olympus, where he basically cost Face winning the Mount Olympus number if you follow through. And then now using that same chain at the aftermath against Face after Face's victory against Frankie Picard, which caused this major brawl, where the only way to be decided was to tie these two between the chain and let them basically kill each other here at the Berkeley Little League.
Wow, that's going to be crazy. I hope the paramedic is on scene, but I heard Mr. Norbert's going to be in attendance. What is up with that?
Oh, God almighty, Travis Norbert. Oh, my. I've had some nudges in my life lately, but that one takes the taco. This guy, Travis Norbert. It's just his name. It just like gives you. It sounds like if you have bad Taco Bell, if you have his name, it's the worst. Travis Norbert.
I have the Norbert.
Yeah. They have the Norbert special. Oh yeah, that's
the
Norbert worst
possible.
Special.
Oh man.
Yeah. So Travis Norbert. First of all, he looks like a freaking Q-tip. Besides that, with glasses on. That's besides the point.
He does.
But he thinks, the guidelines of pro wrestling and blah, blah, blah. And, we're not following procedures and blah, 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 blah. Listen, if you got problems, you put your notification into HR. They'll be happy to get back to you and in a timely manner. But don't bring your grievances to the show here. Come on. We have fans that want to enjoy themselves, get them away from real professional wrestling that's going on that day. We want to have enjoyment of experience here for our fans. Leave him alone. You know what I mean?
Right. Leave that guy alone. Can we get him banned from the building? Does he have to be there?
Banning him from the building would be a situation to where that we could try to do that, but I guarantee the way he's slimy and slippery he is, he'll probably sneak right in somehow. There's probably a mouse hole or some stuff in the building to get in here or something like that to climb right in.
There's definitely some sort of mouse hole for that guy. All right, let's move on for that. Let's talk about that co-main event. First, let's start off with Big Jeff Noyes versus the franchise himself, Shane Douglas, for that vacant
Yeah.
Funhouse Heavyweight Championship. I mean,
Uh,
how freaking awesome is this match going to be?
Well, getting back into the history of Titan Championship Wrestling, Shane Douglas was at our very first event who took on Steve Monster Mac and the ECW rules match that night back in January 11th, 2020 from the Barricade American Legion. So
Right.
it's an honor to have him coming in for us 5 years later here to actually, just to be with us in general is the big thing. Thanks to Eric Sims of ESS Promotions for that.
Yes.
And now getting into the match, remember this match was set between the owner of Funhouse Magic and of course our general manager Steve Monster Mac, to where that at the aftermath, PJ relinquished his title, and unfortunately, Jeff kind of took it upon himself to make a point of why he should be a champion. So standards are set to where Jeff will be taking on the franchise Shane Douglas in this match. But who knows? Maybe it can change to a hardcore rules. You don't know what's going to happen this night. Shane Douglas is known to get a little edgy, if you want to per se put it at that point.
A little extreme.
A little extreme, yeah, a little extreme. But the thing is that with Jeff Noyes' manager, if we have the history of the Flying SP. We may get lucky and see that again here at the Berkeley Little League. The Flying SP will be awesome.
Yeah, maybe SP will take a flight. All right.
Yeah, well, he's a he's Ninja Russ.
Forget it.
I love him.
All right, and then of course we have PJ Savage versus Baba Thunder for that TCW Heavyweight Championship. This is PJ's biggest challenge yet, right?
That's right. This is PJ's biggest fight ever. Not just because of the stature of the fight, but the size of the fight. This man, Baba Thunder, is over 7 feet tall. He is a giant. He's like an oak tree in the middle of the woods. That's tall how he is.
Crazy.
And just as strong. Again, thank you for ESS Promotions, Eric Sims, for Baba Thunder coming in. And I know you had the time to talk to Baba Thunder that about a couple of days ago, if I remember well. His stances of
no, that was Shane.
Having fun. Well,
Shane was a couple days ago.
And you
Baba Thunder was last month.
Last month? I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, this is
what I mean.
This is why I made that mistake. Okay.
It's okay.
Don't be hard on me. You know what I mean?
It's okay. You don't follow the product. I get it.
I follow protocol. That's okay. I'm my own little man. My own little world.
Right. Man, but it's gonna be quite the show, right?
Speaking of the show, the question is that a long time ago, a couple days ago, if everyone remember, I put up a photo. On my page that's saying that years ago this was planned for the Berkeley Little League, but unfortunately, when COVID hit, unfortunately we could not, get started in the building and everything got shut down. So my goal was to bring that plan to life, and it's just about there. Now, if anyone talks about what I do, like when I talk to Billy, when I do designing for sets or production, I always send these little sketch drawings of an idea. Billy goes to me and says, I don't understand what the hell you're writing. It looks like a bunch of lines on a piece of paper and stuff. But what it is basically a schematic plan of what I do for production around it. Every single venue has a certain production that we do, where we do the high-end production, to where we have these larger, great venues here, like here at the Berkeley Little League. And then we have our smaller venues like the Hoboken Elks Lodge and even the Bayville Elks Lodge. We always adapt to make sure the fan experience is where it needs to be.
Right.
So when a fan walks in, he or she is always thinking that they're at a 5-star event. They're not coming to some, duct tape curtain on the wall, if you want to call it. Not knocking the duct tape curtain on the wall. We've all done that before, but the actual production standpoint that we hold standards to is what makes Titan Championship Wrestling Titan Championship Wrestling. We don't, a lot of people follow our standards of what we do. They don't go out there and say it, but we see it about either production or lineup or, ideas per se of how we format things. We all see it. And I'm very humbled to know that we set the standards in some parts of New Jersey.
100%. Man, what a show tomorrow night, man.
That's right.
Look at that lineup right there.
Just look at that lineup. They actually charging more money. What the hell's wrong with me?
You should charge more. Yeah, what?
No.
Charge more money.
No. Honestly, it's like look at that lineup right there. You got PJ Savage, Baba Thunder. You have Face, and you got Brooklyn Donovan in the change match. You have Jeff Noyes with SP in the vacant Funhouse title. You have everything that is to set a standard of a pro wrestling event. And the best part is that the fan is always going to come and they're going to get engaged and they're going to come back because our fan experience is second to none. Which is the biggest thing. Speaking of fan experience here, Berkeley Little League, what's going to happen is that, they'll be raising funds that night. It's nothing to where that the Berkeley Little League, all the food concessions that are sold here, they'll be doing a 50-50 sale. I think boosters too as well sale, to where every single dollar that's spent inside this building goes to help the kids of the Berkeley Little League.
That's awesome.
There are a lot of places, we need to keep the concessions, all this, you can't do that, you can't do it. No, we don't believe in that. You know what I mean? To where that it's your building, your food. Why would we take a piece out of that? You know what I mean? You're taking money for the kids. The kids are here to enjoy themselves. So that's the big thing.
Yeah, that's the specialness of TCW is we give back to the community all the time. The biggest thing. It's not like one off. No, it's all the time.
No. It's never always one off. Our community centers. We have the Shriners. We've done the EMSs in the past. Hell, let's go back in time. June 2020, we were the first ones to come out and do a wrestling event, and every single dollar from that event, that drive-in event, went to go to support the Ocean Gate and Bayville EMS. Yeah. Every single dollar. 16 matches long. It was a long day, but you know what? People enjoyed it, and no one left. We provided that per se release during a tough time, which helps either community and also, helps a person in need to where that, listen, the pandemic was rough on everyone. We're locked in our homes for months.
Yeah.
Just to go out and do something that's not staying within those four walls of your own home. It's just something
unless you were essential, then you had to go to work every day. Risk your life.
Yeah, I went to work and Billy went to work. We all went to work.
We all went to work.
We all went to work, but you know what?
We were there for the nation.
That release. We were there for the Titan Nation. The Titan Nation was there, Titan strong, Titan proud. We live by that motto, but it's within our blood. So it's just what we stand for. Every single fan that buys a ticket, they're Titan Nation. Every single person that likes a like on our Facebook page or our Twitter or any of our social medias, they're part of the Titan Nation. Even the one people who sit here and watch the video, hey, no offense, even the haters, the biggest fans, they're part of the Titan Nation too as well. Okay.
Hey man, fan's a fan, right?
That's right. Hey, listen. You want to talk about it? Talk about it. Hey, talk about what we do. Talk about everything, because all you're doing is saying, "Hey, listen, look at us." Well, I'm concentrating on someone else's paper. Don't worry about it.
Right.
We don't.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, Charlie. Any last words for everybody before we head out?
Well, before we head out, like I said, that 5 years is a milestone for any professional wrestling company, even on the independent scene, especially running consistent storylines for 5 years.
Consistent.
It's unheard of on the indie scene, because there's always something that's going to change. Whatever it can be. But our product has been consistent to where that we never cancel an event. Only time we canceled was twice to where we had weather. We had nothing to do with that. We can't control that. But we're always going to be there. When we say we're going to have an event, we're going to have an event. You can always depend on us to make sure that ticket's always sold. You're going to sit down and see one hell of a damn wrestling event. Of them, what I'm going to see, it's always going to be us. I also like to thank, every single fan that has bought a ticket, past, present, and of course future, about supporting Titan Championship Wrestling. We work our butts off. Billy talks about the time in the truck, and then he takes a Titan break. Me, I work all day, and then I come home, I take an hour nap, and I Titan work. That's it. Go right to Titan work. What I have to do, what I got to do, and to make sure events run good, clean, talking to venues, growing venues. Which is true. You never know what's gonna happen next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a little something on the side here. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe
There's stuff happening. There's stuff happening.
there's stuff happening. Like I said, we don't like talking about it because you know why? We want everyone to be surprised. Like I honestly think our biggest my biggest accomplishment was last year when we did Seaside Heights. 25
Oh,
years without wrestling. 25
that's
years a ring
crazy.
has not touched the boardwalk. I was working on that since November of 2023 between townships and representatives and connections just to try to get this to happen.
Right.
And when it happened, you can ask anybody, and I never get emotional during an event. That was the first time in a long time I actually broke down in tears. We all took that photo in front of that ring. The very first time everyone's sharing 25 years it hasn't happened. And of course, Billy being there is a surprise because it's very hard for sometimes for him to get down there with certain events, the way his schedule is sometimes too. And it was just a very emotional moment to have a lot of the close friends, and people I've worked with for years to actually make that kind of vision come to pass. And also on a side note, I could thank also my family because I know there are times where I'm sacrificing my home, my family, and my time, the same thing like Billy does and Tony does and stuff, just to make sure things happen, what goes on here. And I think my wife on that one, I think my son, I think my father and stuff. He may be coming here tomorrow too, which would be great
Wow.
because he hasn't come here to events in a while. And supporting what we do, it takes time, effort, and pain and punishment. But there are days when you look at it and go, it's sometimes all worth it to where that you got that one kid having that memorable moment. You have that one moment with a father and son, a mother and daughter coming to an event and saying, hey, listen, I had fun at a Titan Championship Wrestling event. And it caused me to forget about a past due bill or forget about someone being sick or whatever it might be, just a little bit, just to have that little bit of moment of joy. And that's something
Wow.
that we hold hard here to make sure you have that moment of joy when you leave. When you come in, you're buying a ticket, you're having an experience. And when you leave, you're still having that experience from right after you go home, right after you have it in bed. You're looking at photos online, you're looking at your own photos that you took.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's very, powerful to what I say for the last 5 years. I could point out a lot of fans that have been coming here since day one, a lot of new ones. And I feel the same way about every single fan that walks in here and buys a ticket to wear that. Without them, we can't do this. And without my family and stuff by my side, I can't do this. And without Billy, of course, and Tony, there's no friggin' way I can do this. I may be a guy that hides like the Wizard of Oz. I may be a guy that hides behind the curtain, plays with
Right.
freaking lights and sound and the fox and fog, and who are you? Yeah, okay, that may be me. All right, you don't usually see me running around like crazy and stuff like that, running around, but I see a lot, and just by watching what we do, it's just for the past 5 years and 5 years after this and 5 more, wherever it takes. It's just a memorable moment for every way we do.
And big stuff happening tomorrow night.
That's right. Big stuff tomorrow night. Get your tickets now. Titan-championshipwrestling.com.
Get your tickets
Listen, guys,
now.
you got 15 minutes before the pre-sale prices close. If it's like 7:45 right now, you got 15 minutes to get those tickets at those
tickets in
prices. Now. All right.
Right.
So If 15 minutes, everything goes up to the door price. So you got 15 minutes. So let's go. Hustle, move. Get those credit cards out. Get those PayPals out. Hey, listen, go out and shake down your old grandma to go out and get a ticket. I don't care. If she's passed away, okay, dig her up and go shake her down and get the money too from the jewels. Do what you got to do.
That's right.
This is the place to be tomorrow night. Not because of great professional wrestling, not just because of the flashy lights and sound and fog, or whatever it may be. Not because of all that stuff.
Flashy.
It's because it's what we do here to give you that experience to where you can come in and enjoy yourselves and go home saying, man, that's one hell of a freaking event. These guys work their asses off. And
every event's like
about.
that. Not just the anniversary show, but every event is like that at Titan
Every event, everyone. Tomorrow, though, like I said,
100%.
tomorrow's it's like the 5 years.
5 years.
Just look at that. Just
Amazing.
Just that graphic right there. It's not just, again, the talent. It's just everybody, the team, everybody that we do.
Amazing.
Think about it for a second.
All right, Charlie, let everybody know where they
Papa.
can follow you. Well, and then I'll go over my stuff.
Okay, all right. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Your thing. Go there, take notes. Have a drink. What is that? A margarita?
No, it's soda.
Okay, soda.
I don't really drink anymore. Right. I kind of gave up.
That's good. That's good.
Very rare.
Good. That's good. That's good. Honestly, you just follow me on Facebook. I have a Twitter account. I barely use it. I have Instagram. I barely use it. I'm mostly a Facebook person. I'll put up there. Follow me on Facebook, Charles Delutri.
You are a Facebook person.
I am a Facebook person. And that's the best place for you to follow me. Of course, if you have any questions about events, anything like that, please send us a message at Titan Championship Wrestling official Facebook page.
That's right.
Anything directly toward that, by all means.
Or rentals as well.
That's true, yes. Titan Rentals. If you want a rental, like the sound, light, ring, production. Hell, listen, if you want me to come dance in the ring, I'll come dance in your ring. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? I'll do it. That's what. Hey, listen, I'll do the freaking hokey pokey for all I care. The goddamn ring, it's worth it. But the rentals too as well. If you want to come, you come there. Like we have some great customers. The rentals, we're doing one soon again in 2 weeks for Pro Wrestling Junkie, and then there are many other people.
Pro Wrestling Junkie coming up as well.
And other great companies we've worked with the past rentals to where that I come in, I don't tell people what to do. Okay, your sound light, those okay, I'll get it done.
Let me while we're talking real quick, I want to try to get their graphics so I can show them. Okay. So let everybody know what other promotions Titan has helped out.
We have done production with Recombination. We've done production with ICW in the past, ETU. We've done production for Loud East. We've done production for Pro Wrestling Junkie. Titan Rentals has been, per se, helping out the industry to try to help make their, add a little pizzazz into their brands and stuff like that to where we can do. I've gone as far as going out to the Middle Bronx doing production. I've done as far as, but I always carry the Titan name. I don't just, okay, it's me doing the work. I understand that, but it's Titan showing up and doing it. You know what I mean? I say Titan Rentals. I tell you, Titan Rentals don't be. They always don't listen. They always mention me, but it's always Titan Rentals when we do this stuff. Just mention Titan Championship Wrestling.
And Titan Rentals will be at Pro Wrestling Junkie right there. Damaged Goods. It's going to be Mason versus Macklin. Mathers versus Trevor Lee. Woo! Miracle Generation is going to be in action. You got man, it's hard to see from me over here, but my pal Brittany Brooks will be there. She's in action in a Fatal 4-Way over there with Emily J as well in that Fatal 4-Way. Man, Nick Gage is going to be in action. Deanna Parazzo from AEW. Woo! Zeta Steele, who's on the WWID program. Oh, man. Casey Navarro, who's from Impact Wrestling. Jay Bougie, who we all know at Titan very well. Alan Angels. Oh, my gosh. The list goes on and on. That's Sunday, January 26th. Get your tickets for Pro Wrestling Junkies. But this Saturday is, of course, our special Monsoon, the 5-year anniversary. Get your tickets. You got 9 more minutes to get the special price right now. Get them now. There's also group packages, right?
There are group rates available. Again, that's only for the next 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 9.
Get it done
9 minutes.
quick. Want want to go over some other stuff I got going on, my good sponsor over there, David Santos of DNS Wrestling Collectibles, where you get some great wrestling collectibles. You can see some of them are on my wall over here. But we got coming up, big event coming up, and he's got a very special guest at his table. The one and only Janai Kai from MLW will be hanging out right there. DNS Wrestling Collectibles, big event. Come down, say hello, get your picture, get your autograph. It's going to be good stuff. Also want to shout out my good pal over there at Salvatore Promotions. They got Claudio Castagnoli coming on at big event, and he's got other surprises as well. Ooh, can't wait to see what that is. Ooh. Getting hot over here with all these freaking talent coming up, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Also got NYWC Presents Sideshow on January 25th, where you can see Amity LeVay. Oh my God, I can't escape her, Charlie. Amity LeVay will be in action, and Joey Conway made his return there as well. Woo! What's this? Brandon says Charlie doing better than Outcast. He got past him. Nice. All right. Yeah.
That's my number 2, man. That's my number 2.
Sideshow, January 25th. Get your tickets, and then the day after, come back to Jersey and watch Pro Wrestling Junkies, right?
Right.
Get your tickets for that. Also got Brother Greatness coming on the podcast next week. He's got All Black Everything coming out on February 1st. From EPWK Swiss will be joining me next week. And Nadia White will also be joining me next week. And we've got more surprises for that. And I will be returning to FanFest for SICW on May 16th and the 17th. May 16th is the Bill Apter show, which was really good. I went to it last year. Really so much fun. Get your tickets, SICW.org. And we've got the St. Louis Hall of Fame that Saturday night as well. Go support my good friend, Prince Nana. PrinceNanaCoffee.com is where you get the best coffee around. PrinceNanaCoffee.com. Get your coffee. You can watch Prince Nana on AEW Weekly. Go follow him. And, of course, my last vlog of 2024 was Tour de Dank, and I'm hanging out with Live Danger right there. That was a fun vlog. So excited for Live Danger. Doing big things with New Japan Dojo.
Hey, they are doing great things over there, too.
Great things. But tomorrow night is the big one. Monsoon, the 5-year anniversary. Get your tickets now. We got 6 minutes now. Yes. Thank you, Charlie, for coming on. 6 minutes going on now. Everybody have a good night. Charlie, thank you for coming on. Hold on for a minute. Everybody else.